Hi Zareen. Good evening. How are you? Hi Zareen. Are you practicing? Good evening.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you too?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Ramandeep. So, are you practicing on the application?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Jasleen. Are you guys practicing from the application?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. How many tests you are doing in each day? Okay, any difficulties, any problem in using the application?
No difficulty.
Great. I guess it's the most easiest way, right? Everything is there. Okay, let's wait for 1 more minute and then we will start our session.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, after the speaking, like after the sessions of the speaking, you want me to cover which module first, writing or listening?
Writing.
Writing,
Listening.
listening. Okay, one for writing.
Ma'am, writing, please.
I'm writing.
Let's see the majority.
Writing.
Writing is very difficult task.
Type your answers in the chat box. Writing or listening? Let's see. Let's look for majority. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I got 4 votes for writing only. Who was saying listening?
Me, ma'am. Raman.
Okay, Raman. Except Raman, everybody wants writing module first.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, quickly let me ask one question from you all. What difficulties you face in speaking while you're practicing for speaking module?
I'm having difficulty in Q card.
Okay.
Part 2.
So what basic difficulty you believe that you're having in Q card, matlab, like preparing for Q card, not utilizing the time for 1 minute? What you face?
No, 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 no. No. Time utilization is not a problem for me. But the basic problem that I am facing is that my teacher always calls me that you speaks very fluent. So that's why she sometimes stops me in the mid of the talk, and then she says that please keep your speed low.
Okay, so that means
No
you're
need to be so fast.
okay. See, sometimes we have a habit of speaking quickly. That doesn't matter. So if you are having a habit that you naturally speak so quickly, it will not matter in exam. So do not worry about it.
Ma'am, it happened almost twice with me that
Mhm.
they stopped me during the in the cue card, and that's why they even gave me low band for that. And I'm actually very worried
Have you
about it.
given exam before? Is it?
I have given, honestly speaking, I have given one exam before for a general, but now I am preparing for my academic module.
And how was your score in the general part?
It was 6 overall.
Okay, and it's been like how many months?
Sorry,
It's been how many months you have given this exam? How long?
almost 2 weeks before, 2 to 3 weeks before.
Okay, so that means before starting these sessions, right? So earlier you
Yes,
were practicing from the application or from any of your teacher, through any of your teachers.
I was practicing from the institution.
Okay. So recently you have started with the babycode application.
Yes.
No problem. Do the test here and see your scores. So how much score you are getting?
Can I do, ma'am, kindly guide me, can I do all 4 modules here?
Yes, we have all 4 modules here. We have speaking.
So what about the time management? How can we do it in proper time? You know, how can we
Your
manage all-
network is not fine, I guess, Zareen, because your audio connection. So, okay, what you can do is quickly, you can see all the tests here. Reading tests are available, speaking tests are available, listening tests are available, and writing ke liye you have different questions. You can see, just explore the application today. If you're not aware of all these things, just go to the application. Once you open it, you will see all the content here. Speaking. So when you open speaking, you have start speaking test. Have you got the membership?
Ma'am, not now, but I am taking membership today.
Yes, please
I
buy
have been
because
planning. I have been planning.
buy the membership. It's almost like 500 rupees for a year. And you can get some codes and discount also. Just go to the
It's not expensive at all. I know that it's not expensive at all.
Okay, so let's start now. It's almost 8 minutes gone. Okay, so we're gonna talk today about anybody idea what we are going to discuss today?
About the in speaking module.
Zareen, I
How
think
to
your
use them.
network is not fine. I'm not able to hear you properly. Leave the meeting and join back again. Okay. So we're gonna discuss about how
Okay,
to
ma'am. Okay.
use idioms in your speaking part. Idioms play a very important role in your IELTS speaking. Does anybody know what is an idiom? What is an idiom? So I'm asking about the definition. What is an idiom? Idiom means what? So an idiom is that phrase or expression that generally has non-literal meaning. जिसका meaning उसके word से different होता है, right? The meaning cannot be directly understood by reading each word. अगर आप उसको पढ़ते हो, उससे उसका literal meaning क्या होता है? Different होता है. That is called as idiom, right? For example, if you're very happy and if you got band 8 in your speaking test, you might say, I was over the moon. So I was, can you be over the moon? So I
No,
was,
it's just an idiom you can
yes,
use.
exactly. So I
Idiom
was
instead
over
of
the,
direct speaking.
correct. So the literal meaning is different. I was over the moon when I saw my result means I was really happy when I saw my result. So the meaning is different
Please.
from reading that word. The word is, the phrase is, I was over the moon. But the meaning is, I'm very happy. So literal meaning जिसका बिल्कुल different होता है from the word, that is called as idiom. So if we look at these words, we think about looking over up the moon, right? In the sky. So this is called idiomatic meaning of the phrase. Is to do with happiness. That means I was very happy when I saw my result. And idioms are also used in natural way by the native speakers. So, but the thing is, they often go unnoticed. We are not even aware of this that they are using, right? Because we have grown up listening to these phrases also. So when you are a language learner, you have to know कि आपको कैसे correctly use करना है, ठीक है, ताकि unnatural sound ना लगे जब आप उसका use करो, right? And idioms, as I told you every time, if you start communicating or using idioms in your day-to-day language, you're one step or one band higher in your speaking test. You heard about collocations also, right? In IELTS resource, if you have bought the membership fee, membership of the babycode application, you will see there in the IELTS resource, idioms, collocations, phrasal verbs, and vocabulary all are there. So collocations are what? Collocations are those words that often go together, right? And that are generally used in that order when you're speaking. For example, you would never say food fast. क्या हम बोलते हैं food fast? No, we always say fast food. We never say food fast. So collocation is very important when you're using your idiomatic language, right? And what's a phrasal verb? Phrasal verb is a compound verb. जब verb combine हो जाता है adverb के साथ या verb combine हो जाता है preposition के साथ. So check out in the application all the phrasal verbs की कौन से phrasal verbs हैं. When these phrasal verbs are made, they have idiomatic meaning. Put on the clothes, take off your shoes, right? So here also the meaning, and you cannot understand the meaning by reading what each word means. For example, see the verb pick. Pick up. Pick up means lift, right? So we can use this phrasal verb to ask someone to pick up something, है ना? अगर कुछ गिर गया है नीचे तो भी आप बोलोगे pick up, right? You dropped on the ground something and now you're saying please pick up, right? And if you're using this pick up, this expression for a lift, so I need a lift, can you please pick me up on the way to school, right? So as you can see, we use idiomatic language all the time to express ourselves in a more colorful way, okay, using different combination of words, right? So this is idiomatic words. Now, let's revise one more time that idiom is a group of words or phrase that through common usage has a meaning that is not clear from the words itself. इसका मतलब जो words हम read करते हैं उससे उनका meaning क्या होता है? Different. The literal meaning is different, right? For example, it's raining cats and dogs. So if you look at reading, कि इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Raining cat and dog means it's raining heavily. इसका literal meaning क्या है कि बहुत ज्यादा heavily बारिश हो रही है. So but if you look at words, it seems like कि dog and cats क्या हो रहे हैं? बारिश की तरह गिर रहे हैं, right? They're falling from the sky. So idioms means the literal meaning is different from the phrase or words. Now see here, can you see the right side lexical resource here? So this is an image from the band descriptor chart, the marking criteria of speaking test. Lexical resources use vocabulary with full flexibility and precision in all topics. Uses idiomatic language naturally and accurately. तो आपको idiomatic language का use करना है, right? ये band 7, 8 और 9 के लिए है. Uses a wide vocabulary resource readily and flexibly to convey precise meaning. Uses less common and idiomatic vocabulary skillfully with occasional inaccuracies. This is band 8. Uses paraphrase effectively as required. Now for band 7, if you score band 7, that means you're using vocabulary, resources, flexibility to discuss a variety of topics. Uses less common and idiomatic vocabulary and shows some awareness of style and collocation with some inappropriate choices. Uses paraphrase effectively. So this last one is band 7. अगर आप band 6 का जाके open करके read करोगे तो उसमें idiomatic language का कुछ mention नहीं होता. Because a band 6 student, he never uses idiomatic language. So if you want to score 7, that means you have to follow this. And for band 8, above, band 9, more. Right? Idioms. So you can see using idioms, even with some inappropriate choices, you will get band 7. Right? So अगर बिल्कुल use नहीं करोगे, you will be stuck to 6 or 6.5, but not to 7 part. So it's better you use your idiomatic language if you want to score 7 and above. Now, should I just memorize lots of them? Students keep on asking this. No. You should never ever memorize anything in your speaking test, right? Lots of students, what they do is they think that simply learning lots of idioms and then using them in the test will help them get a higher score, but no. Examiners are highly trained. They can spot that you are using the idioms in an inappropriate way. So it depends on the context. And if you don't use them correctly, they will be sounding like you have forced them and you're using in an unnatural way. Okay, so you should use only idioms if you have heard how they are used in a context and you are 100% sure about it. Do not overuse it. You can always use idioms in your cue card. The best way. Okay? And idioms are always, mostly I would say, informal, right? So you cannot use them in writing part, but yes, speaking you can. Because speaking is informal. Okay, now let's look at some of the common idioms that I heard that the student use correctly in the speaking test, right? The very first is over the moon. Over the moon means to be extremely happy, right? When you are happy, then you use this idiom over the moon. I was over the moon when I passed my speaking test. Tickle pink also, right? Cloud 9 also. These are all for the happiness, correct? Once in a blue moons, that happens very rarely. A student will get a 9 in the IELTS writing test once in a blue moon, because it's not easier to get 9 in the writing test, correct? So once in a blue moon means happens very rarely. A piece of cake. A piece of cake means very easy. So getting a band 6 in the speaking test will be a piece of cake. Or you can start creating your own sentences, right? Drop in the ocean. Drop in the ocean means a very small part of something much bigger. So just learning idioms is a drop in the ocean when it comes to preparing for the speaking test. Okay, let me ask you one idiom. Let's see anybody knows or not. Actions speak louder than words. Action speaks louder than word. Anybody? You know the meaning of actions speak louder than words. We use this, right? So action speaks louder than words means, Zareen, you are on mute. So actions speak louder than words means it's better to actually do something than to just talk about it. है ना? So lots of people, they have great business ideas but do nothing about them. Actions speak louder than words. So see here the examples and the meaning. Back to the drawing board. When you attempted to do something but failed and have to try again. So that is back to the drawing board. I got 6 in speaking. Oh well, back to the drawing board. So Zareen can use this, right, Zareen, for your speaking test. Back to the drawing board.
Yes.
Put all your eggs in one basket. So put all your money or your effort into one thing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You should apply to lots of different university. The in thing, we used to say na कि ये तो बहुत in चल रहा है, right? The in thing means something which is fashionable. The new iPhone is really the in thing at the moment. The real McCoy, genuine or not fake. So start learning these idioms, their meanings, and the usage also. Okay, now one more. Let's see this. Okay, so I'm gonna ask one by one, read the meaning, and try to make one sentence. Okay, who's gonna start first? Okay, Ramandeep. Off the top of my head. That means saying something without thinking first.
Baba को क्या?
Anybody else who wants to speak for the first one? Okay, try any from these. The meanings are also there and the sentences too. Try for the second one. Run of the mill. Run of the mill means average, ordinary. Apple phones are very run of the mill these days.
Ma'am, can I talk about soulmate?
Jyoti?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Soulmate?
Correct.
Okay. My best friend is not just the friend. She's my soulmate.
Correct. Thank you. Okay. Shivam says, I was really down the dump when I saw my son's result. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Anybody else who want to try? We got 2 answers here, right? Try to use it. Try to frame different. Jaban, you want to try one? Jaban, do you want to try? Okay, let's move further now. See this. Go the extra mile. I found my feet in the clerical job, correct? Okay, now see this. Go the extra mile. So go the extra mile means do much more than is required. I decided to go the extra mile and move to England to really perfect my English. Gagan, I found my feet. A hot potato. A hot potato means a controversial topic. Miss the boat. Miss the boat means miss an opportunity. I sent my application late and I think I missed the boat. So anybody who can make sentence cost an arm and a leg are really expensive. So suppose you want to talk about something for your cue card, you can use this, right? It cost me an arm and a leg. I went to buy an iPhone and it cost me an arm and a leg, right? Sit on the fence to be undecided. I haven't made up my mind about that issue. I'll have to sit on the fence. So I have to sit on the fence. I have not decided whether to go for academic or for the general exam, right? Anybody else who can make sentence? Yes, please. Most of the topics in the Lok Sabha sit on the fence, right? So they are undecided. Miss the boat. For miss the boat, before one day of my IELTS exam, I got to know about the babycode application. I think I missed the boat, right? You did not got an opportunity to practice from the application, right? Okay. Western clothes are really, you cannot use the meaning. आप meaning को use नहीं कर सकते. This is Jyoti. Just lean आप meaning को use नहीं कर सकते. आपको idiom को use करना है. Western coat really expensive उसका meaning है. आपको cost an arm and a leg करना है. So buying
Going abroad cost
your network is not fine, Zareen. There's a technical glitch, I guess, from your end. Okay, so cost an arm and a leg. So buying Western clothes cost an arm and a leg to me, right? Really expensive
Okay,
उसका
ma'am.
meaning है. आप meaning को use नहीं करोगे, आप idiom को use करोगे.
Okay.
Right? Okay, next one. I missed the boat to work with my favorite person. I missed the boat as I forgot to join the speaking class. When my friends were fight no with each other on that time, I was sit in the fence. There are so many grammatical errors here, Mahi. Okay, now some uses of idioms, some common idioms for your speaking part. Common
Ma'am,
everyday. Yes, Jyoti.
ma'am, I have just quick question. In idioms, we can use like past, present, or future in any tense, or we just like
It yes, you can. It depends on what kind of sentence you are framing.
sentences I
Now,
have.
suppose I can say that when I was giving, I scored 8 band, I was over the moon. If I'm
Hmm.
gonna be score 8, I will be over the moon. है ना?
Okay, okay, got it,
Use
got it.
according to your sentence structure.
Thank-
Okay, now colorful idioms. So common everyday idioms we use to express ourselves, right? Out of the blue. Out of the blue means something that happened unexpectedly. Are you able to see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Just give me a second. It's visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So out of the blue means something that happened unexpectedly. Yesterday, out of the blue, he asked me to marry him. In the red. In the red means to owe money, to not have money. Sorry, I can't afford it. I'm in the red. Giving someone the green light. So that means you're giving
अरे यार
to give
सिर्फ आवाज आ रही है
permission. So I was given the green light to start this new project. A white lie. A white lie means to tell a lie that is not very serious. So I don't think you should get in trouble or telling a white lie. Mahi says, last weekend out of the blue, we made a plan to go to hill station. Green with envy. So that means to be jealous, envious. She was green with envy when she saw my diamond ring. Start making sentence with these colorful idioms. Try giving you a few minutes to do that.
Yesterday, out of the blue, uh, I got my ring, which is lost.
I got my lost
Ring.
back.
अच्छा, हाँ, I got.
Correct. Okay. Anybody else? Please try.
I can't buy the watch, which is very expensive, because I am in red. I'm in the red.
Correct, correct. So Mahi says, when he asked about money, I said to him, I was in red. Yes. Okay. Yesterday, out of the blue, she proposed me. Correct. Okay. Anybody else? Start making with give someone the green light, white lie, and green with envy. I can't go for grocery as I'm in the red. Correct, Shivam. Start making with others idiom also. To give permission. Okay, so my friend was green with envy when her see my band score in when she saw my band score in the mock test. He was green in envy when he saw me with my new bike. Correct. I pranked with my new friend. I pranked my friend that I met with an accident that was a white lie. Correct. Okay, now let's move to student idioms. So day and night. Day and night means continuously working without stopping. So I was studying day and night for my IELTS test. Drop out. Drop out means, okay, Gagan, I missed your sentence. There is tomorrow out of the blue when my sister gives me new watch. Tomorrow out of the blue my sister gave me new watch. When nahi aayega, okay? Tomorrow, but you can't use tomorrow. Tomorrow के लिए
Yes,
आपको
ma'am.
कैसे पता
Yes.
लगेगा that is happening
Mm,
unexpectedly? Yesterday
yes,
आएगा,
ma'am.
right? You can't use tomorrow. Tomorrow तो आपको पता ही नहीं क्या होने वाला है, right? यहाँ पे out of the blue means something that has happened unexpectedly. Okay. So Shivam says, I learned all the topics by my heart. Correct. Okay. Drop out means to leave without finishing. She dropped out of the course because it was too hard. Learn by heart means to memorize. I learned all idioms by heart. Pass with flying colors. So to pass a test with high grade. I really hope I pass with flying colors. Bookworm. Bookworm means someone who reads a lot. When I was younger, I was a bookworm. I just love reading. Start making sentence, please.
I'm studying day and night for my IELTS test.
Try making another sentence. He did not able to pass the exam, although he was a bookworm. Yes.
I learned
He
my
dropped out of the institution.
One by one, please.
He dropped out from the institution due to his weird behavior.
Please, can you type Zareen?
Okay. I will learn all my vocabulary by my heart.
Yes. When I was in my 10th class, I was a bookworm. Okay. So you can also say that I was a bookworm during my 10th grade. Okay, Shivam says my friend dropped out singing. Yes. Correct. Anybody else? Okay. So a person should work hard without looking day and night to crack UPSC, correct? My friend is a bookworm. Okay, let's see some more idioms. Childhood idioms. Brought up. Brought up means raised and developed. So I was brought up in the country. We can mention also which country. Child's play. Child's play means very easy to do. So learning how to play a guitar was a child's play. Like a kid in a candy store. That means very excited about something. To follow in someone's footstep. That means to achieve the same things that someone else did. To run in the family, qualities that are similar in family members. Okay, Zareen says he dropped out from institution because of his negative behavior. My sister do hard work day and night. I passed 12th with flying colors. Learning English for an English medium student is a child's play. Correct. Now start making sentence with these ones.
I was brought up in India.
Yes, correct.
Learning how to play a harmonium was a child's play. I could do it.
But it's already there, na? You have to make a different sentence. Okay, I was brought up in a Punjabi Sikh family. Yes, correct, Shivam. Any another one? I was like a kid in a candy store when I go to buy a new phone. Now you're saying I was like, so past tense. So when I went to buy a new phone, है ना? जब आप past की बात कर रहे हो, so Manmeet, you should use past tense. When I went to buy a new iPhone. Okay, when I arrived my hometown after so long, I was behaving like kid in a candy store. When I received my phone as a gift, I was a kid in a candy store. Yes, Shivam, it's correct. You can also say I was like a kid in a candy store instead of I was behaving, right? Okay. Let's see more sentences now. COVID idioms. Now see the COVID idioms. Under the weather. Under the weather means you're feeling unwell. You're not well, right? So I was feeling bit under the weather. I hope I don't have COVID. As sick as a dog, feeling very ill. On the mend, that means recovering, getting better. Kick the bucket, that means to die. To show promise, to indicate possible success. Make sentences with these idioms. Last time I was in fever under the weather, or you can say last week I was in fever under the weather, or I was under the weather due to fever, right? Gagan, I'm saying this to you. Last night I was suffering from fever. Wait. I was suffering from fever as sick as dog. So last night I was as sick as dog. I was suffering from fever as sick as dog is not correct, because suffering from fever means you are ill. So how can you use first, I was suffering from fever, and then as sick as dog? Manmeet. My friend is as sick as dog since yesterday. Correct, Shivam. I was suffer for obesity. For. No, incorrect grammar. I thought the old man kicked the bucket when he was lying still from last 2 minutes. Sorry, I didn't get your sentence. I was lying still from last 2 minutes. Can you speak this sentence? What you want to convey? Okay, let's see who got another. Okay, now these idioms. Practice makes perfect. That means you have to continuously improve by practicing. Break a leg. Break a leg means wishing someone good luck. Driving me up the wall. That means something that annoys you. Better late than never. That means it's better to do something late than not to try it. Blind as a bat. Can't see. That means bad eyesight. So I'm blind as a bat. I really need my reading glasses. I don't know how to drive till I was 30, but better late than ever. Start making sentence with these. So we got two answers. Let's see. I hope you crack your IELTS, break a leg. I hope you will crack your exam or you will ace your IELTS exam. So break a leg. You can use your apostrophe, right? I am blind a bat. I am blind as a bat without my lenses, right? As a bat, not a bat. Okay, let's see few more replies. Driving me up the wall. Driving me up the wall. I'm blind as a bat because of using mobile phone all day. Yes. Anybody else? Okay, now let's see. See this. I hope you won art competition. Break a leg. So won is like pass. Jeet liya already. So I hope you will win art competition, right? Or you will win in. So break a leg. है ना? आप बेस्ट ऑफ लक बोल रहे हो तो अभी किया नहीं होगा ना, तभी बेस्ट ऑफ लक बोल रहे हो. वॉन करने के बाद बेस्ट ऑफ लक नहीं, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन बोलोगे. करेक्ट?
Okay.
So practice makes perfect. So we have only just scratched the surface. Scratch the surface means looked at something very briefly. So there are so many idioms related to your daily life. So my advice is just listen to how native speakers communicate और कैसे वो common idioms का use करते हैं. यू विल नोटिस कि वो उनका यूज करते हैं. यू मे नॉट अंडरस्टैंड एग्जैक्टली कि वो क्या बोल रहे हैं, बट डोंट बी शाई टू आस्क देम कि एक्सप्रेशन का मतलब क्या है. इफ यू नो एनी नेटिव स्पीकर, राइट, नेटिव स्पीकर्स बहुत नेचुरली यूज करते हैं इडियम्स. सो यू ऑल्सो हैव टू यूज नेचुरली, ओवर यूज नहीं करना. राइट, ओवर यूज करोगे, अननेचुरल वे में यूज करोगे, यू विल नेवर गेट एनी बैंड स्कोर्स फॉर दैट. Okay, so go through the application में जाओ, there are so many idioms available. और आज भी मैंने आपको idioms कराए हैं. They actually add color to our conversation, है ना, और help us to read between the lines. Read between the lines means understand the hidden meaning. So learn more idioms, phrasal verbs, build your vocabulary, improve your lexical resources so that you can improve your band scores in the speaking part, right? Especially for your speaking test. So break a leg, right? Now tell me any doubts, any queries related to today's part. And you can practice here, right? So you can practice live speaking here. You can do multiple tests. So the candidates who are watching this session for the first time or attending for the first time, in the babycode application, you can do multiple tests and you will get your scores also. You can check out this session again on the YouTube and even on the application. Rewatch this session. You can do the star rating, write your feedbacks, your comments, your queries below this session if you have any further.
Ma'am, just one
Um,
question.
Yes, please.
Jyoti.
Yes, Jyoti.
Ma'am, when we prepared a cue card, so should I write the first cue card and speak, and just how to prepare the
See,
cue
in that
card, like
1 minute, try to make only your notes because you cannot write the complete cue card.
no ma'am, not in 1 minute. I just saying when I practice
No,
in
no,
my
no,
house.
no writing. Always practice. Now, suppose you are, when do you have exam? You have enough time.
Yes, I have time. I
So
didn't
what
book.
you can do is start with practicing for 2 minutes. Now, when you are practicing, do not practice under the exam time condition. Exam time condition क्या है? 1 minute में आपको prepare करना है. But you take 2 minutes to think about your ideas. 2 मिनट का टाइम लो यहाँ पे सोचने के लिए कि आप क्या बोल सकते हो. Then reduce your time to 1 minute because ultimately हमें 1 minute में prepare करना है. But 2 minutes का time to only about thinking about the ideas, jotting down the ideas. 2 मिनट में ideas को लिखो and then next 2 minutes में try to speak about it. देखो कि 2 minutes बोल पाते हो, 1 minute बोल रहे हो या 1.5.
मैम नहीं, आई एम आस्किंग जस्ट कि जब मैं घर में प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ तो क्यू कार्ड जो मुझे बोलना है वो मैं लिख के बोल सकती हूँ या फिर
No.
अच्छा
आप imagine, can you write 1 minute में पूरा क्यू कार्ड? पूरा लिख लोगे 1 minute में?
नहीं मैम, आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग कि जो 2 मिनट है जो मुझे बोलना है जिस टॉपिक पे ऊपर, वो लिख सकती हूँ ताकि मुझे रहे कि हाँ मुझे इस तरह से बोलना है घर में प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए.
नहीं, बट ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करना है क्यों? आपके पास वहां पर भी तो सिर्फ 1 minute होगा ना. 1 minute में पूरा लिख पाओगे? तो वाई दिस इज स्पीकिंग, राइटिंग नहीं है इसमें. राइट मत करो. डू
ओके,
नॉट
राइट.
प्रैक्टिस विद राइटिंग. हाँ नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. सिर्फ 1 minute का टाइम है.
सो
एग्जाम
मैम,
के अकॉर्डिंग देखो ना.
मैम हाउ कैन आई मतलब लाइक हाउ कैन आई यूज द idioms and collocations of phrasal verbs?
दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस ना. जैसे अभी हमने सेंटेंसेस फ्रेम करे विद द idioms. ट्राई टू फ्रेम इन द क्यू कार्ड. क्यू कार्ड जब प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो सोचो कि मैं यहाँ पे कौन सा idiom ऐड कर सकती हूँ.
ओके.
है ना. जब उसको इन प्रैक्टिस लाओगे idioms को, वोकैबुलरी कैसे यूज करते हो? जब वोकैबुलरी इन प्रैक्टिस होती है तभी वो क्यू कार्ड में या फॉलो अप में या कहीं पे भी आप उसका यूज करते हो. तो जब आप idioms, कुछ idioms ऐसे लर्न कर लोगे और उन्हें इन प्रैक्टिस लाओगे तभी तो you can use it in the cue card.
ओके मैम. ओके.
है ना.
Ma'am,
Yes, Gagan, please.
मैम मतलब कि मैं क्यू कार्ड बोल तो लेती हूँ, मेरे को स्टोरी भी अच्छी क्रिएट हो जाती है, लेकिन ना ऐसे नेचुरल नहीं लगता वो कि बोला हुआ।
रोबोटिक लगता
ऐसे
होगा
लगता है कि
कि आपने
ऐसे
लर्न
लगता
करा
है
है।
कि हाँ याद कर रखा है, और मतलब कि जैसे दिमाग में जैसे जैसे आता है वैसे वैसे मैं बोल देती हूँ सारा।
हम्म।
ग्रामर भी मिस्टेक इतनी तो नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं कुछ बना नहीं, सही नहीं बोला,
हम्म।
और ऐसे
तो
लगता है कि
स्टार्ट,
याद ही किया हुआ है।
अपने आंसर को रिकॉर्ड करो, नहीं तो बेबी कोड की एप्लीकेशन में जब आप टेस्ट देते हो, हैव यू गिवन टेस्ट
हाँ
दे,
जी।
कितनी
यस
टेस्ट
मैम।
करते हो रेगुलरली?
मैम मैंने एग्जाम दिया था 23 को, मेरे
हम्म।
5.5 आए थे।
हम्म।
अब वापस मैंने अभी स्टार्ट किया है 3-4 दिन से।
हम्म।
हाँ जी, तो 2-3 बार दे लेती हूँ
सो
इसमें।
ट्राई टू गिव एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 स्पीकिंग के टेस्ट, एटलीस्ट
ओके
3
मैम।
टेस्ट एवरी डे करो स्पीकिंग का। मेंबरशिप बाय करा है?
यस मैम।
हाँ, तो बस 3 टेस्ट एटलीस्ट रेगुलरली करो। एक ईडीएम लर्न करो, 2 ईडीएम लर्न करो, ट्राई टू यूज इट, राइट?
ओके मैम।
क्यू कार्ड में देखो कैसे उसका यूज कर सकते हो, राइट?
मैम जो फॉलोअप्स क्वेश्चन है और बाकी जो इंट्रोडक्शन है उसमें तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती, मतलब कि वो तो मैं आराम से बोल लेती हूँ। जब क्यू कार्ड में होता है ना, तब वो ऐसे लगता है कि याद ही करके आई हो सारा।
हाँ, तो वो नहीं करना, नेचुरल वे में यू हैव टू स्पीक, यू हैव टू बी वेरी काम व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग। ओके?
ओके मैम।
एनीबॉडी एल्स, एनी डाउट? नो? श्योर? Okay. Okay, then we're gonna meet tomorrow with the new topic. Okay? Bye
New
bye.
topic, new module, ma'am.
No, no,
New topic.
new topic,
Okay.
because we are still left with few classes of speaking. Thank you so much, Gagan.
Okay.
We're
Thank you,
still left
ma'am.
with
Thank you
few
so
classes
much.
of speaking, so we're gonna complete those speaking sessions first, and then we will start most probably with the writing part. Okay?
Okay, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am. Take care too, ma'am.
Bye.